Hey guys, and welcome back to Stoner's Lounge Gaming. It's been a long time, but we are finally back. I had to take a massive break for baby and mental health reasons, but we're back now, and we're more determined than ever. No more missed seasons, no more seasons ending in the middle of recordings, no more false promises. I apologise for that one. My head was a mess, but glad to say, on the mend, got it all under control, and we are ready to get into the Six Ashes map. Now, Grandpa left us this little farm in Bridgnorth, just outside of Birmingham, in the Midlands. We have arrived in our amazing Uno, of course. So we are starting off with 0 money. This challenge is inspired by Daggerwin. Go check him out if you haven't already. He is fantastic farming simulator YouTuber. Other simulators too. But seriously, go give him a look. But look at this place. So we've been given a little parcel of land just down the road here, and the farm which I used to visit when I was younger. Now, I did move up north. It's been a long time since I've been back here. But we're going to go and check out... Ooh, that petrol station's new. We're going to go and check out the land that we have been given. So there will be light role-playing elements in this. There will also be, you know, things that aren't quite possible. Unless I'm going to roleplay as a Highland man that likes to throw logs around. Could always do that, you know. Sorry, Scottish people. So yeah, I believe the farm is just down this road. So basically what we are going to do is we are going to try and revive this farm here and try to thrive, basically. Trying to get this place back to how it was, to its glory days when Grandpa used to own the place and run the place, but I believe this is it. This is it. Alright, so what do we actually have? What have we been given? Okay, we've got plenty of land back here. We've got a garage. Does the garage open? Yes, it does. Let's park this heap of junk in the garage, if it'll even fit with the wheelbarrows. I did bring my tools with me, as you can see. I've got a nice axle grinder there. I think it's an axle grinder. Not too sure. Don't have much experience with power tools. I did bring a spade just in case. We brought some cement, because you never know when you're going to need cement. You never know. I might have to build a shed. I think we're definitely going to have to build some infrastructure around here to make this work. But yeah, the goal is survive and thrive. We do want to take over as much of this town... Ooh, I clicked a little bit. Town and map as we can. That is our ultimate goal. So let's just park that in there. Close this. I don't know what the hoodlums are like around here. Though, why the hell would they want to steal that piece of poo? I'm going to try my best not to swear and stuff. I know I have a lot in the past. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to go check it out. So, this is the main entrance to the house and the surrounding grounds. Yep, so this is the entrance. 2 lovely bins there from Shropshire Council. Thank you, Shropshire Council. We do have a swing over there, but that's not what we're here to look at. Alright, so we can't actually go in the house. I don't think Grandad left me the keys. I'm going to have to get a locksmith to come and open that place up. Unfortunately, never mind. So we do have a lovely greenhouse here. Not sure if it's working or if it's just decoration. We do have... This is a beautiful field here. There's a few mods installed as well. As you can see, we do have seasons installed. We do have field info, extra field info. A few little tractors here and there. Because like I say, we are going to start off small. Our workshop. We are going to start off small. That will be getting replaced. Work our way up. So let's just have a quick look at the map before we jump through that fence over there. So what do we actually own? Okay, so we own 51. 235 grand. I could just sell that and go. No, I'm not going to do Grandad's legacy like that. No way. Okay, so we have field 51. And of course, the little parcel of land here as well. So our goal is going to be... Oh, nice, some forest areas. Okay, I do want to cut some trees down. That's a very good way to make early money. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it without buying the land, though. That's going to be... Wow, 1.1 million. A major problem. That's the other dairy farm, though. That's why. That's going to be a major problem if we can't cut down trees. I could buy this one for 17 grand once we get there. But I don't know how we're going to get there. Now, with playing seasons, we are going to be using contracts and stuff. I would like to do it where I don't have to lease the stuff out to actually do the contract. But if we need some quick cash and we need to, especially in the winter months, that's going to be the time we do it when nothing will grow apart from grass. Then we're going to do some contracts, help some people out around here, scope out the land before we swoop in like Vince McMahon and close down the territories. That's right, we're going to be ruthless with this. Nice. I love that sound. Brings back some memories. All right. So I do want to go into animals and stuff eventually once we have the money. But like I say, it's going to be a slow series. So if you're going to stick with me, highly, highly appreciate it. This place is in absolute ruin. We've got a tiny silo here. I'm not even sure what the capacity of that is. This is where the role-playing goes away because we use the game mechanics. Let's have a look. 75,000 is the capacity of that. So we are going to need a bigger silo at some point because I will like to be keeping crops and selling them at the best time when it's the price is the highest. Because there's no point, apart from early on, there's no point really growing something and selling it instantly just to make a tiny bit of money. If it's on the decline, I will be keeping it until it goes back to normal or up. All right, so exploring this, we've got a broken up shed. We might be able to fix that. Clean this yard up a bit. Okay, it's all overgrown. It's all dirty. Got a shed full of crap here. That looks like it's going to be our tractor. But before we go in there, let's just have a little look-see around here. A little explore of the yard. Check out the size of our field. We do have a refuel point here, but I'm guessing it's only going to be like a silo. So we're going to have to go to the petrol station up there. Okay, this is going to be... I'm not going to get any machinery in here. I'm going to see if I can get rid of this. Build a new machinery shed in there. Why not? Hopefully when I get rid of that, it doesn't get rid of the big bit at the back, because I quite like that bit. See if we can fix the roof on that. We've got all this land. We've got some trees nice and early to sell. Clean the place up, make a bit of money out of them. Assuming there's a sawmill on this place. There is. Beautiful. Okay. Where is said sawmill? Just for curiosity. Seven Valley Stores. Nice. So I did actually, in real life, grow up pretty close to this place, just down the road in Kidderminster, which is not really down the road. It's a fair way away, but you know, it's still the Midlands. It's still around this area. It's not that far actually. Stourport's pretty close down the road. There's a Stourbridge, a Stourport. I always get them confused, even though I grew up there. I always have and I always will. So where the hell is this? And I forgot what I was looking for. This is going to happen a lot, by the way. Sawmill. Where's the sawmill? Okay. The best way I'm going to be able to do this is go in here, tag the place, and then go back on the map and see what's flashing, apart from us. There's the sawmill. Blind as a bat. All right, so that's actually just down the road from the farm. Down at the honeypot allotment. All right. So if we do buy things like the honeypot allotment, or the fishery, I believe there's a fishery on here. So, yep, there it is. We can actually make some money per hour as well. I will be using placeables, but not massive amounts of them, because it's a little bit cheaty. I know we are trying to build an empire here, but I don't want to make it too easy. So, yeah, we are using seasons. We are going to be using not crop destruction. That's the only change that we're going to make. No crop destruction, because I absolutely hate losing money on crop destruction. We are going to be playing on hard difficulty, and we are going to name this farm SLG Acres. Now, I must say I'm a massive, massive, massive fan of JCB, so we're going to go with yellow. I'm going to play on 5 times. If I do any time lapsing when I'm doing fields and whatnot, then I will probably put that down to 1 times. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how long the videos are. Okay, so we've got an entrance here to the actual... So this is the actual entrance to the farm. That's the entrance to the house. Okay, I get it. I can untag that now, actually. I don't want the big green laser in the sky. All right. So, yeah, we got some tidying up to do. But first... All right. Okay, we're going to have some fun. We have started off with a really nice, really huge field. All right. We got some work to do. But first of all, we're going to go ahead and see what equipment we have. See what Grandad left us. If I can get into the big shed, of course. All right, so a lot of junk, a lot of junk. We do have... Oh, look at this. A beautiful fence. 4S tractor. In severe need of repair and refueling. Okay, we'll just turn that off for a second. We've got a broken up tractor here. We're going to get rid of that for scrap. Unfortunately, I won't get any money for it. We're just going to have to bin it, get the council to come in and clear it out. Whatnot. Oh, okay. Looks like Grandad did leave us his pickup truck as well. 1970. Oh, Grandad, you could have cleaned this. Never mind. It's absolutely ruined. It's got no fuel whatsoever. Does it even start? Okay, so it does start. We are going to need to do some major work on that if we want to use it, though. But that would be great for getting back things like pallets and putting logs in the back, taking them down to the sawmill and whatnot. Be careful not to overload it as well. And then we got a combine. Does this work? Yes. No, that's the pickup. All right. Let's try this side. It does. We have an FMZ Bison Super Z056. Let me zoom in. I can't. Go first person then. We are going to get smashed in the face with all the dust and debris, but never mind. Ah, okay. Slight problem. As well as it being absolutely broken and needing fixed. Luckily, I can do that. But we don't actually seem to have a header anywhere. Alright. Alright, okay. We're going to have to buy a header for this then, if we're going to use it. We could sell it. And it seems we do have a little trailer after all. Alright, so let's get this place cleaned up so we can actually get in there and see what we really have. Alright, I'm going to make a start and I'll cut back once I've cleaned everything up. There we go, just getting rid of the last of the old bales that aren't going to be worth any money because they're rotten. And if we look around here, we have cleared out the shed. So this is what we're left with. We've got a little bit of room. We could actually use this as a chemical store until I get the roof fixed. Yes, that might be a good idea. Okay, so I am going to need a chainsaw. We do have £100 from scrap from cleaning out all this stuff. You got old George down the road to come and get it from his scrapyard. So he gave us £100. I mean, I should have paid him really for the privilege, but never mind. Do have this old ruined building that's just literally taking up space as well. So I might get the boys in, or I might just get the sledgehammer out myself and get rid of that. Okay. So yeah, what do we actually have then? Let me have a quick look on our equipment tab. Well, we are using a few mods, as I said before. We've got the store sorter, and it's going to sort everything by price. We've also got a tidier shop, so it tidies everything up. And we've got a few tractors and trailers and cheap cultivators and stuff just to get us going. And then eventually, my goal is, I know it's not really practical on an English farm, usually, but I would like to get us at one point to get, where is the Python? There it is. Look at this bad boy. It's only $500,000. I mean, it's a long way to go, but I just love the paintwork on it. I haven't used tractor before. Tractor, sorry. Tractor, try saying that fast 5 times in a row. But yeah, it'd be nice to try it out. I am using the GPS mod as well because I'm a massive noob and I can't keep straight lines. It won't be put on the older stuff. I'll only put that on the newer stuff. I think that makes more sense. You don't really fit a GPS to, say, the Fent over there. But yeah, so let's jump in the tractor. Let's go and have a little look around. See if we can get it repaired. It's a bit loud. I mean, it is old. Look at that smoke coming out of there. We're not doing the environment any good with this thing, are we? Okay, so we're going to go up and check out our workshop, see if it's good for repairing. And it should still be functional. There's not really much in it, tools-wise. But we'll see, we'll see. If it's still functional, that's great. If not, we'll take it up to the New Holland showroom, see what we can do about that. We do only have a quarter of a tank left of fuel. Do I park this side, do I? Yes! Alright, how much is this going to be to repair? It's got 120 operating hours on it. We can get 9,000 for it if we want to. 98, that's going to take all our money. No, let's not repair that just yet. We are going to need some money pretty soon. In fact, you know what? I might give George a call again. And I might just sell him that that Uno just to give us a leg up because we don't really need it anymore. It's done me well. It's got me around. I've had it for a few years now, as you can tell by the paintwork. But yeah, before we do that, so we've got a top speed here of 15 miles an hour, I think, because it's so damaged and broken. But let's go and take a look at our farm, our field. What do we actually have here? Okay, so it is the massive, massive, massive field that we saw driving down here. Okay. This is going to be pretty good. I'm going to try and do the one day, so like the episodes one day at a time. We'll see how that goes. Let me go in first person because that is a little bit loud. Okay, so I might have to up the speed to like times 15 maybe, just to get this time going. But it is 11 o'clock now. It is 11 o'clock now. Alright, so we do have all of this arable land here. Ooh. Beacon on. Oh yeah, love me some beacons. We only need that on when we're out on the road, so we don't really need it. We don't have workers around. Now we've got this island, kind of, in the middle. Oops. Save on fuel. In the middle of our field. Potentially I might just get rid of this once we get a weed whacker and whatnot. Cut this tree down, although I do like it. So it kind of breaks the field up a little bit. It doesn't make it as boring, if you like. Although that is quite a parcel, quite a patch of land we could be working right there. Let me know in the comments, guys. What do you think I should do? Do you think I should remove that tree and get rid of the scrub and brush here? Or do you think we should keep it? Leave it as decoration? Just let me know down below. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to give George a call. Scrapman George. And we're going to sell the Uno to him because we don't need it. We've got the pickup now. We get that repaired. Buy a chainsaw. Get some of this scrub removed. Get it sold, of course. And then potentially buy our first cultivator. Get that land sown. Alright, so I'm going to give George a call. We're going to sell the Uno. I've got to say goodbye to it. It's been in my family for, well, my possession, I should say, for about 12 years. Never had a service, but never let me down. Amazing, I know. Come on, little Uno. Alright, so what are we going to be working with? If I were to... I'm going to drive it up to the showroom and sell it up there because you do get a little bit more money for doing that, I believe. And looking at a garage. There we go. So it's only worth 7,000 if I was to sell it from here. That might bump it up to about 8,000. We are playing on the hard difficulty, so things are going to be, price-wise, are going to be a lot more scarce. Money's going to be a lot more scarce, I believe, until we get that big crop in and get it sold. So yeah, let's drive this up to... That means I'm going to have to walk back, of course. But let's drive this up to the showroom and let us get it sold. Keep it safe on the roads, though, as much as we can, I say, as I veer off. Stour Bridge, okay, and Bridge North is just down the road, okay. Are we good? I do have the driving position mod in as well. I will link all the mods I have down below if you want to get them and replicate. Then feel free. Okay, so let's drive this into the dealership here. Do we have to take it in? No. Okay, we're in the back. I see. I'm not going to drive through the showroom in this beat-up thing. The emissions alone... It's not really a showroom, there's nothing in there. But you know what I mean, the emissions alone will do some serious damage. This thing spits out exhaust fumes like I don't know what. Alright, here we are. Yeah, so it looks like we park it here. Engine off, get out. Is that right? Yes, okay, can we repair it? 87 to repair, so it's worth 8,500 now. 8,700, okay, so every little helps. Every little helps. Bye-bye, car. Oh, it's a sad day. Never mind. We needed to do it. We now have an 8,700 head start, basically. So I might not need to cut down the trees just yet. Let's have a look real quick. What kind of cultivators and seeders, because we're going to need a seeder too, we can buy for that amount of money. Okay, so we have the harrow. What horsepower actually is our tractor? 80. Okay, we can get quite a good selection of stuff here then. I want to go with something that's got quite a good working width, but still able to be pulled. 3 meters is looking kind of nice. I do have the used mod in here as well, so we can buy things used if money is super tight. So as you can see, I've put a bunch of mods in here to help us get going, really. So wasn't stuck here just selling trees all day or doing contracts all day for other people. We'd like to start straight away on our own farm. So what we got, 2.5 meters, 3 meters. I think it's going to be this lizard 3-meter cultivator here. Maybe the B250, although that does need another piece. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, buy this. It only needs 60 horsepower to pull. We have 20 left to drive, so we should be fine. I'm just going to leave it in blue because that's the free option. So yeah, we could drop it down to 1,300, but I think it's going to pay us well to buy a brand new cultivator. It's going to last longer and help us out a lot more. So we are going to go ahead straight away and buy that. Nice. So we've got 6,700 left to buy us. Well, first of all, we are going to need a chainsaw. I do have the nope, I took it out. Okay, so we're going to go with this one because it's got the yellow on it like JCB. That's going to help us clean up the yard. And then we are going to need a seeder to put some seeds into the ground. But I don't know which kind of seed I want to plant straight away. I'll have a look on the seasons menu and see what's going to be wise to plant right now. Where the hell? There we are. Okay, so we do have these. So I'm not really a massive fan of. But they're cheap. Cheap and cheerful. Oh, I could have swore I had the John Deere big boy in here that also fertilizes and is a direct drill. Ah, okay. Maybe not. So we're going to have to start with something a little... Wow, the capacity on these bad boys. A little bit more humble, shall we say. Okay, we're not going to start with that one. I think I might go for the Lizard S043/2 here. Or maybe the Amazon D1. I do quite like that. But it only has a 250 litre tank. Which means we'll be refilling all the time. Ah. So the Hassia is going to be the... It's got 2 meter working width, 500 litre tank, 9 mile an hour. 6 miles an hour for that one and 7 miles an hour. So it looks like this one's probably going to be our best bet just to get started with. 500 litre tank, only needs 20 horsepower. It is only a 2 meter width. I would like a 3 meter width. That would be ideal. I don't have the working speed modding, thank God. That's only for when I'm playing personal and I can't be bothered. Or do I want to splurge a little bit more money, take a hit on the tank there, and have 0.5 meters more? No, I don't think I want to do that. Okay. I think we're going to go and cultivate the land, sell a few trees, and hopefully we can go for the Isaria here. 6000S for 7,000. What if I was to buy that used? We can afford that right now if I buy it used. It means we do have to fix it up. But it's a 3 meter working width, 9 mile an hour speed, and has a 700 litre tank, which is going to be a lot better for that massive, massive, massive field that we have. That's going to eat all our money. We're going to be left with just under £1,000. But I don't think there's anything else we need right now apart from some seed. How much is seed? Either way, I think we are going to have to sell. We might get away with it. I think we might have to go and sell a tree. I do have the single bags here, but I'm not going to stand and load in 50 at a time. So we do have the Lizard pallets mod in, just because it helps out. Buying things in bulk, we can get them back quicker, whatnot. Okay, let's go and get the tractor. Take that cultivator back. Get the ground started, I guess. And then we'll see where we are for a cedar. Might cut a tree down, go and sell it. See what sort of money we're going to get for trees and whatnot. We are going to need a mower as well to tidy up at some point. But it's 12 o'clock, time's getting on. So I'm going to go ahead back on the long trek. Okay, so we are back at the farm. I'm going to go grab the tractor. I'm going to go drive up to the store. I will not be adding money either from the game the additional game settings menu. Will not be doing that. Kind of destroys the integrity of the series if I start just willy-nilly adding money in and stuff for things that we need. Let's earn it properly like we're supposed to. We do need to clean this track up as well. Put a new one in. Although, do I want... Yes, because they've got the workshop up there, so we do need to. I think I will tear that down. Put a new workshop in there. Once we get some spare money that we're not putting back into the ground or into animals or whatever. Once we're established, I'll start buying some infrastructure. We are going to need a shed at some point. We are going to run out of room in that big shed eventually. But yeah, I think I might just do a little time lapse up here. My first ever time lapse, see how it goes. Never done one before. But I'll see you once we get back to the farm. Okay, so I'm getting back to the farm now, as you can see. I'm just trying to debate in my mind here. Is it going to be worth maybe breaking this field up into threes? Mostly so I'm not doing a whole time-lapse video of just cultivating that land. Also, so we can plant different crops. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe we break it up into threes. I do have a little bit of spare money, so I can put a grass border down between. But this field is huge. It's definitely going to take some work. I mean, there's a lot of money in that field if I don't break it up. But then again, I don't want to spend whole episodes just doing one field. We do want to bridge out eventually. But that's a long way off yet. We do have a lot of work to do. So yeah, we're just getting back now. As you can see, I had a little bit of trouble. And I apologise for at the beginning, the first person time-lapse. I totally forgot to go back into third person, but never mind. So here we are, we're back at the yard. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go and check out what it's like down the road to get in. I'm going to try my best not to bring the machinery and equipment through here. It is going to be a bit of a challenge getting some of the bigger machinery down these country lanes, but that's good old English country lanes for you. So yeah, there's no traffic down here, so I don't have to worry about being on the right side of the road. Didn't put a beacon on because I'm an idiot. So the police are probably going to give me a call later on about that, but never mind. Never mind. So yeah, this is the entrance to the actual farmyard. I don't want to keep bringing the machinery through the house. I don't think the wife will be too happy the big equipment driving around all the time. So yeah, I'm thinking we split this into maybe 3 parts, this field. Maybe 2, I don't know. Let's get in position. It is a massive, huge field, and it is going to take a heck of a lot of work, but I'm excited. I'm excited to get started. I've never really been one. I did used to help out on the farm as a child, but I've never really been one with the outdoors, so to speak. So I'm hoping this brings me back to nature of some kind. Alright, that's working quite nice. 7 miles an hour. We're not lifting. We are a little bit underpowered for this cultivator, but not too much. Not too much. Okay, I think maybe what we're going to do is we're going to split it into 2. So we're going to go up to here, up to the island with the Venga boys chill, and then we're going to yeah, we'll cut across. See how big that parcel of land is. It looks like it's going to be quite big. And then we'll do the other one another time. I just don't want this whole... I missed a bit. I don't want this whole episode to be just me cultivating and running out of time. I am, however, in the next episode, not this one, because we are halfway through the day anyway. In the next episode, I will put in the time to times 15, or maybe downloading the mod where it puts it to times 10. That feels a little bit better. Otherwise, these episodes are going to be like 50, 60 minutes long. We don't want that. Ain't nobody got time for that. We want to keep these as half an hour if possible. At the most. But yeah, we do have 5,000 left in the bank. Almost 6,000. Yeah, so I think if we come up to here and we do the same on the other side, I can put a strip of grass straight across there. Plant some nice trees in it, actually. Income for the future. See? Already thinking of the future. And then, yeah, we should be good. So I'm going to time-lapse this. I'm going to time-lapse quite a lot of it. You can thank Daggerwin for the inspiration to do that. That dude is amazing. Seriously, go check him out if you haven't already. I assume you will have, though, because he's one of the biggest farming simulator YouTubers out there, and he's fantastic at what he does. Really is. Very knowledgeable. I did just realise, because the engine kept stuttering and splurging, that I didn't repair the tractor and I didn't refuel it. So I'm just going to quickly jump back up there. I might put some sunflowers in there as well, just for decoration. Plant withering, I don't think it's on. It might be on. It might be on due to seasons. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I think it is. So we're just going to repair this. Since I have the know-how, I'm going to repair it myself. 100 quid. Sound as a pound, mate. Alright, so that is repaired. It doesn't look like it is. We are going to need a jet wash as well at some point, just to keep the machinery clean. There we go. We made it to the petrol station after all. Almost crashed into that car. Right, let's see. How much is this going to be to refuel this bad boy at the Six Ashes Farm shop? Let's turn the engine off so we don't blow everyone up. £75. Okay, I bet Farmer's Rush that was how it really was. Okay, we can sell stuff there as well. Never mind. So let's try not to crash here. I did have to put the beacons on. Oh, say as that. Right, I'll tell you what. I do usually have the sensitivity set to 75, but I'm going to put that to 100 because it's not. That's better. Okay. I only had that set to that for when I use the gamepad, which I don't use very often. So yeah, I'm only going to really use the beacons when I'm on the road. Don't see the point of using them on the farm. But yeah, so we got the fuel, £75. I will cut back once we're at the field and we'll continue cultivating that place up, I guess. There we go, it's coming back to the farm right now. Let's grab that cultivator. What I'll probably do here is just cultivate a little bit more on the camera here and then possibly just jump to when we've done, because that is a massive, massive, massive field. Like I say, I don't think you will want to be sitting there, because that's going to take me the best part of, what, half an hour in real life? Real time? So, yeah. Not feasible. Not unless we want this video to be 2-3 hours long. There we go. Wow. What a job. That's took the best part of 55 minutes to get that all done. We're definitely going to need a bigger cultivator and a stronger, more powerful tractor for sure, but that is going to be in the future, of course. We do still have a way to go. We only have 5,500. or thereabouts. But yeah, as I was going around, I was thinking, what can we do? It's going to get us some money in the short term while we are waiting for whatever crop we're planting here to grow. It is getting on 10 past 5 at night now. So yeah, we do need to get this last strip finished. But I was thinking maybe, just to get us started, obviously we're going to do a few contracts during the winter and stuff. I don't really want to be doing them when we can be working the land. But I'm thinking maybe silage. We do have a lot of grasslands in our backyard and in the farmyard, which we can get it all cut up, mowed up, get some of them weeds taken out, and then pick up the grass, put it into a silage pit. Maybe that could be a good way for us to get some food to sell. Not food, sorry, we're not doing cows yet. To get some silage to sell. That could be a good way of getting a little bit of money. But as for this episode, I think once we've ploughed this up, not ploughed it, I do realise I was supposed to plough it. We do have periodic ploughing on and lime, but right now, wow, that shadow was weird. Right now, we don't really have the resources to be doing that. I could go and buy a little 1 metre or maybe a 2 furrow plough, but that's not really going to get this job done in a timely manner. I don't want to be sitting here for 2 hours, real time, ploughing this land. Now, what I could do once we're starting to make some money, oh, almost done, last little bit, look at that. Once we start to make some money, we could start hiring some workers, because as you know, an empire is not run by just one person. You have to have, that's not cutting. For some reason, that little swath there is not cutting. Never mind. An empire is run by its minions, its workers, its driving force, not just the one man at the top. As much as I like to think it is just them. I would like to give this tractor a little bit of a repaint, because we don't have a jet wash yet and we can't really afford to waste the money on buying one, and there's not one on the map. So if I can get it repaired, we can at least get the paint work done. It's fully repaired now, but if we can get it painted too. Yeah, it's working. Okay, cool. It wasn't working on my Spectacle Island save for some reason. I'll have to look into that. But anyway, how much is it going to be to repaint this? 1,256. I think we could do that. Just to get it looking good again. I mean, it's dirty. Don't get me wrong. We do need a jet wash at some point. That is not on the list of priorities right now. Although the wheels are starting to get clogged up with dirt. So maybe we will. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. We're going to plough this land up here mostly for decoration. Whatever I put in there, I probably will sell as well. You know, every bit of land that can make us some money has to make us some money. We are left with 4,300. Thanks to selling that Uno. Don't do that. That's stupid. We did have a little bit of a head start. Otherwise, the series might have dragged on far too much at the beginning. So we did have a nice little £5,000 bonus, or 7, whatever it was. I can't remember. But yeah, what I'm thinking as well, we're going to tidy this up. Eventually, we're going to put an actual shed that works there to store some mowing equipment for here. We'll keep this as grass as much as we can. Might get some animals put in here as well. That might be a good idea. But silage is definitely going to be the way to make us some bank at the beginning. Just have to wait for the grass to grow a little bit. And while we are on the wait here, what's the weather going to be like tomorrow? Clear. Okay, average temperature is pretty low though, so we might not be able to get anything in the ground tomorrow. It might be Wednesday. Yeah, it looks like the minimum. Oh no, that's the minimum air temperature. It's not the ground temperature. And the average temperature, but that does usually warm the ground up, obviously, with the sun bleeding down on it, absorbing them rays. So tomorrow might be a day of clearing the yard out. Not mowing it because we can't really afford a mower. Unless we can, I'll have a look. I'll have a look on the mod hub, see if there's anything on there. But tomorrow's looking like a good day to get the yard tidied up, because we can't really plant anything without it damaging it, due to seasons, of course. It is going to snow or sleet in the nighttime, but that's fine. We don't work at nighttime. So I think we will probably end up planting canola, maybe soy. Oh no, we can't do soybeans yet. Not until the 5th to 6th. We are doing 6-day seasons. I forgot to say that at the beginning. So yeah, it might be canola, it might be oat, but then we're going to need a forage wagon to pick up the straw, because that's half the harvest there pretty much as well. But yeah, I would say that has been a successful day. We have the field halfway to being fully cultivated, but I am going to put a little grass strip once we get a little bit of money, or a little mud strip or something. That's one way we can get through the hedge. Just at the top there, next to that island. Do let me know if you want me to keep the island, cut down the tree and cultivate it for more arable land, or if we should leave it there because it's quite pretty. But anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.